Fastlane Predict the Outcome. As we talk about match previews and predictions here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Coming up, and see right here, the face that runs the place, John Cena. John Cena, well, he's the face. He's considered now the greatest of all time. John Cena will be in a huge tag team matchup coming up. He'll team up with the fan favorite, LA Knight. John Cena and LA Knight team up together to take on the team of the Bloodline, Sikoa and Jimmy Uso. That's going to be an incredible matchup. We'll give you the match previews and predictions coming up, as well as another tag team match with huge implications, but this time for the tag team titles. As the Bloodline, well, not Bloodline, but the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day. They defend their undisputed tag team titles against former undisputed tag team title holder Jay Uso and the American Nightmare Cody. A lot more matches as well as we kick the Pro Wrestling Show starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show presents the Fastlane Predict the Outcome here. I'm your host as always, Kendra Dix here. Glad you can join us here on the Fastlane Predict the Outcome here on the Pro Wrestling Show. Join in that conversation using the hashtag Pro Wrestling here on Connect. And don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe is caring. Tell a friend, call a friend, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss a thing. Man, what a Fastlane is going to be live from the home of the Indianapolis 500. Indianapolis, Indiana. I wouldn't be surprised if you get some surprises coming up our way tonight. John Cena, you see right here, is the poster child for tonight. Fastlane. What a Fastlane is going to be. It's a Fastlane to Crown Jewel and Survivor Series. Normal Fastlane used to be for the Fastlane to WrestleMania, but since it's in the fall, they want to switch it up and change it up. So we're gonna keep this tradition going. So let's get ahead of what's going on. We're gonna kick off with this. The World Heavyweight Championship will be defended. The rematch from last month's Payback, this time's come back forward this month in October. Seth Rollins defends his world title against Shinsuke Nakamura. Unfinished business between these two men. We know these two men have been at each other's throats ever since Payback. Ever since Nakamura was set to challenge Rollins, he did. Rollins told him, hey, all you can do is just say you want a championship match. But Nakamura continued playing these mental games, these mind games, and trying to get at Seth's heart. Nakamura challenged Seth to a last man standing match, thus saying that Seth has a bad back. He's been saying that for quite some time, and he wanted to prove it. And see right here, Seth Rollins, throughout the weeks, throughout this whole month, has been the target of Nakamura. Nakamura been focusing on that back, and Seth Rollins saying that he does have an injured back, but he is slated to compete. This is what he wanted to be, and this is the moment for Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins, this is an opportunity for him to prove to naysayers that he can manage to hold on to the world title. Seth Rollins is the inaugural world champion. He's been holding on to that title since May, ever since winning it at the Night of Champions. And now Seth Rollins getting this opportunity of a lifetime to showcase to the world that he can defeat Nakamura, but this time he has to defeat Nakamura in a last man standing match. The odds are on Nakamura as the favorite to win it. I feel like this is not going to be Nakamura's chance. Nakamura will lose, and Seth Rollins will retain the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins have his night full, but you can tell Seth Rollins wants to be a fighting champion. But if he can get through Nakamura, because Nakamura's going to use those shots like he did this past Monday on Raw, when he attacked Seth Rollins from behind, you have to wonder what's next for Seth Rollins and what's going to be. And do Nakamura has what it takes to win the prestigious WWE World Heavyweight Championship. I don't think so. Nakamura may think he might have a sleeve under his hand, but I just don't see it. Look for Seth freaking Rollins to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And then too, you got to wonder too, um, what's on the mind of Mr. Money in the Bank, Damian Priest. Damian Priest, um, he's been showcasing that briefcase, and Damian Priest might have something to say tonight. Does Damian Priest can get the job done, or would it be a shocking surprise? I don't see Damian Priest cashing in anytime soon, but I could be wrong. Damian Priest has been looking at that notion that he wants to be the next world champion after him and Finn Balor had their problems. I guess him and Finn Balor kind of worked their issues out. You have to wonder, do Damian Priest, if he wins the world title, he be considered himself the leader as being a founding member of the Judgment Day? You have to wonder that. And a lot of people are saying that tonight Damian Priest could perhaps leave with the world title in his favor if that came to be tonight. But like I said, Nakamura will lose and Seth Rollins will win tonight. So look for that tonight. Speaking of Damian Priest had his work cut out for him, as we know that Damian Priest will be in action as well tonight. The undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships are on the line. Damian and Finn Balor, the Judgment Day, set to defend the gold against former undisputed tag team champion, not with his brother. Jay's gonna do it along without his brother, but he's gonna do it with Cody Rhodes as his tag team partner. Now the backstory is Cody was the one that brought Jay back to the WWE, as the Jay said, hell with the bloodline. And it's been hell. He told hell he wanted to quit the bloodline, he wanted to quit WWE. Who can blame him? Well, tonight, tag team titles are on the line. And like I said, Jay and Cody, this unfound alliance, they're gonna team together and see can they dethrone the Judgment Day after the Judgment Day feels like they have their hands tied a little bit. We tell you this right here. It's little cracks, subtle cracks in the Judgment Day, as we know that Damien does not like JD Madonna. JD Madonna kind of ends up being in the group, kind of being in the group due to association with his other tag team partner Finn Balor. JD Madonna getting the association tonight. And like we said, we can show that right quick. Show that. Yeah. We show that right quick. We're showing it right quick, but show it. Have a little technical difficulty, but hey, bear with us. We're gonna show pictures once they pop up and stuff. But Damien feels like he wants to get that notion and stuff. Can we show the pictures, please? There you go. Damien and JD Madonna don't. I think Damien don't like JD. JD kind of want to be in the group, but you gotta watch JD. JD might pull a fast one on Damien to kick him out the group. You never know. But like I said, the Judgment Day have their hands filled tonight. It's gonna be a full night tonight. Dominic and Dominic he'll regain the NXT North American Championship over Trick Williams after losing it to Trick. I don't know why he did that, but it is what it is. But we will see how that's gonna go. Dominic regaining his title, but we just have to wait and see. how that's gonna play out and stuff. But look for but then you got Cody Rhodes that's kind of like a stand up guy, kind of want to do the right thing, and who can blame him and stuff. Him doing the right thing, Cody Rhodes teaming up with Jay, explaining why him and Jay they might not be the best of friends, but Jay has his back. And, like I said, we'll see. When Jay Uso has his eyes on Rhea Ripley, he wants to get with Rhea Ripley. I think that's the problem right there. But we will have to wait and see. But I feel like I would be shocked if Jay and Cody win the tag team titles, because we haven't seen Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens as late. And then too, with the problems going on with the Judgment Day at the Rhea Ripley return, Rhea Ripley knowledge that she might be the inspirational leader of the group, um, getting the group back on track and stuff. Like I said, Jay, Rhea Ripley, Jay Uso, is a lot going on. Cody, it's so much going on. I would say this. I would say look for the Judgment Day to retain the titles from you know who. The Judgment Day will retain over Cody and Jay. Cody and Jay will put up a fight. It won't be the fight that they will want to put up against. Cody and Jay might have to see greener pastures somewhere else. But Rhea Ripley, she's been motivating them. She even motivated Dom to get back, like I said, the North American Championship, which Dom did, but it took some while for Dominic Mysterio to get it back after being after trying to get a his butt chewed by his mammy. Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley is like she's pulling the strings in the Judgment Day. You can tell the faction and stuff like that Rhea Ripley plays a role. She even played an important role last night on SmackDown. Rhea Ripley showing her chops as a business manager slash wrestler. Never would have seen Rhea Ripley showcasing herself, inserting herself into not matches, but factions. She told Paul Heyman that the Judgment Day and the Bloodline need each other, and they will kind of like be the most dominant faction. We can show that picture right quick. We saw. We're gonna get that picture right quick for you. We want to show you what Rhea Ripley had said to Paul Heyman. Paul Heyman, one maybe considered one of the greatest. Show you right quick the Judgment they did to do. But this tag team championship match is real important. I think this match might be the second match of the night, given the opportunity of what's going to go down tonight. But like we said, we're gonna pivot. But look for the Judgment Day to retain their tag team titles from Cody and Jay. Well, speaking of another match that a lot of people are talking about, this is the match that everyone's talking about. You can consider this sort of like a SummerSlam rematch right here. A triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship will be online as champion Io Sky defends her championship against former champion Charlotte Flair and former champion Asuka. Now, this all dates back to SummerSlam when Io was not involved in a triple threat match, but it was sort of a triple threat match between Charlotte, Bianca Belair, and Asuka for the title. Asuka was the champion at the time. Bianca Belair won, but she was playing off an injury. She's taking time off. But now Io is in Bianca's shoes. Io Sky, this match was made out of nowhere.
when Bailey had put out the challenge to Charlotte and Asuka that hey, that Io can beat both of you, beat one of you one by one. She can even beat both of you in a triple threat match. So they took her on the offer, and now we're getting a huge triple threat match for the WWE Women's Championship. This match right here, like I said, is built on attrition, and you know who's going to regain. Io will regain her title, but she's going to find her voice and find her confidence that she does not need Bailey speaking for her. And like I said, Bailey kind of put her foot in her mouth, trying to help out Io, but Io's kind of confusing, don't know what to do. As well as Charlotte Flair being the role model, as you see. So there's a lot going on, as you can tell. Well, like I said, it's gonna be that way. Io Sky will retain the WWE Women's Championship in that triple threat match, and we'll see what's going to go forward. I think it's going to be a women's Survivor Series match. Damage Control will team up with somebody else to take on Bailey, Charlotte, and Bianca, and somebody else. Look for that happening at Survivor Series. Might be like a women's from both brands at Survivor Series to make that happen. So look for that coming up. Speaking of that, we have a huge 6-man tag team match. The huge 6-man tag team match is this: Bobby Lashley recruited the Street Profits to take on the team of the LWO. But we now know that it's going to be Ray and Santos and not Joaquin Wan and Rule, whatever his name is. We know Bobby Lashley has incorporated the Street Profits, Angelo Dawkins, and many people, if you can remember Montez Ford. Well, we know how this all came around. We know Bobby Lashley wants the Street Profits to show a new side, aggression side to themselves. Rather than being so playful all the damn time, it's time for them to get a little bit more serious. And that where it was. Bobby Lashley felt that they didn't have it in them to show that ruthless aggression that Bobby Lashley knows. Bobby Lashley, that killer instinct. Sometimes too, you got to have a killer instinct in order. You don't want to do what you want, what you have to do, but you have to do what you gotta do in order to succeed. And I think what Bobby Lashley is showing, that he even professed that he told that to the Street Profits, and the Street Profits, Bobby Lashley's told them, like, impress me, show me what can you do and what can you do. And Ray and Santos were in a U.S. Championship match as Ray defended the title against his protege Santos. Out of nowhere, the Street Profits came out of nowhere and attacked Santos and Ray, beating up the whole LWO faction. Santos and Ray didn't see that coming, but the Street Profits wanted to show that they are bad to the bone, and they did show they was bad to the bone by attacking Rey Mysterio, the legendary the Hall of Famer and the United States champion. That's all you can see right here. Bobby Lashley putting the sentiments right here. That's all he wanted. He wanted them to show that ruthless aggression, and they did, and they showed the ruthless aggression. That ruthless aggression don't come by the hour, and you can tell right there at the Street Profits now showing a mean mud look. That's what you gotta do sometimes. You gotta take things to you know what. You got to be aggressive and got to be ruthless, and you also got to show that killer instinct. Sometimes you don't want to do it, but you have to do it in order to get ahead, and that's what Bobby Lashley was trying to show the Street Profits. To see the light. That's what they need to do. They need to see the light, and see the light indeed. So could Bobby Lashley be the one to help them? But things turned quickly, as well as the LWO got beat up. Ray versus Bobby Lashley, and this went down right here at the Ray and Bobby Lashley. But Rey Mysterio said himself that him and Santos are not going to forget this, and they want to take it out on whoever. So Ray said he's going to find him a partner. So a lot of people are digging and digging. This is what went down right here. Ray and Santos saying they're going to find a partner to team up with them to take on the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. And you know who Ray is thinking. Ray said that he's going to put that out there. Look for Carlito to make his return back to the WWE. Carlito will be back. He's jacked now. Carlito looks ripped and stuff. And Carlito has been working out to the gills. Look for Carlito to return to team up with Ray and Santos to take down the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley. And I believe Carlito and Santos and Ray will get the job done. And we'll see how that's going to go. Even Selena Vega said she wanted to be in that match. Selena, you too small to be honest with you. But like I said, I could see that being perhaps the ideal match, the next 6-man tag match, that huge 6-man tag. After Ray said, let him make a phone call for a member down tomorrow. We all will know and we'll be watching to see and anxiously awaiting to see who that could be against we know. So I think it's gonna be Carlito. Look for Carlito, Ray, and Santos to get the win. All right. And finally, the match that everyone has been buzzing about right here. This is the match right here. Uh, at Fastlane, the main event. Well, I believe the main event. John Cena, the greatest of all time, teams up with the most popular superstar right now in the WWE. As Paul Heyman said, that he could be the biggest megastar in the WWE right now and could be like the next Steve Austin The Rock. Well, we told you this. We told you that LA Knight and John Cena will team up. This is from last night. They teamed up with Jay Uso and Cody. So there's gonna be a fast line. I thought it was a Survivor Series at first, but it wasn't. Well, this all started when John Cena got his butt whooped, and John Cena got beat down after Solo and Jimmy trying to beat up everybody from the whole roster, including Hit Row, taking one member of Hit Row down, Shanti down. Shanti ain't gonna be teaming with John Cena. I guess they looked at it like it's a culture thing. That's not gonna happen. Um, John Cena, Paul Heyman in the mix too, so you gotta watch Heyman. Heyman is a standby as well. But like I said, this is right here. John Cena wanted to put out the anthem. Who is gonna team? John Cena said he'll even do it himself. Well, that wasn't gonna be the case. John Cena put out a contract to see who was going to join him. Cena put out the contract. Cena wanted to know who it was going to be. Cena even laid it out right here that Jimmy and Solo wanted to know. Jimmy and Solo agitating Cena. Cena didn't look for to see right there. Cena and Solo. Cena said that Solo reminds him of Umaga. Solo kind of got Umaga's spirit. Solo was about to come out there and crash down on Umaga, but Umaga took it to Solo to John Cena. They was gonna put John Cena to the table until all of a sudden LA Knight made a appearance. LA Knight came out there to even up the odds. LA Knight, that crowd went crazy. LA Knight decided that he was going to sign his name on the dotted line, and he, lo and behold, he did. John Cena looking a little bit shocked, and
little bit befuddled that LA Knight decided to sign his name on the line, and it's official. John Cena made it official. Got the contract right there, and John Cena, and now with the contract in his hand, has his tag team partner. Him and LA Knight will team up. This is going to be the biggest match in LA Knight's career. Team up with John Cena. Can they get the job done? Even last night, LA Knight and John Cena, they looked at it was a lot of synergy and stuff between LA Knight and John Cena. I'll tell you that right now. Cena and LA Knight, you see right here, Cena delivering the five knuckle shuffle to JD Madonna, who fell victim to all the moves of these four men. JD fell victim to the super kick from Jay, the crossroads from Cody, the blunt force trauma to LA Knight, and John Cena with the you can't see me and the attitude adjustment. So JD Madonna took every move, every hole you can think of, and JD Madonna got to realize what's going to go down for him. And he got to wonder like what's next for me. But like I said, this is academic. This is going to be easy. Me, John Cena and LA Knight, they're going to emerge victorious. They're going to have a happy story, a happy ending. Look for John Cena, LA Knight to win their match at Fastlane, the Fastlane for both men. And you got to wonder. We'll tell you a little bit later in when we do the review show on what's going to go down later after the Fastlane review. So we have told you all my predictions. These four men will be in action tonight. LA Knight, John Cena, Cody Rhodes, and Jay Uso. They'll be in two different tag team matches. One will be for the tag team titles. Can Jay and Cody win the tag team titles? We'll just have to wait and see. In the main event, the tag team match between LA Knight and John Cena taking on the Bloodlines, Jimmy and Solo. Can they overcome Jimmy and Solo after what's been down? We will wait and find out. I'm gonna be watching Fastlane just as y'all will be watching Fastlane, and we will come back for a Fastlane after show review, or whatever you like to call it, Fallout. We're gonna come back and give you my thoughts. Did I get everything right that happened on what's gonna be for tonight's show? I would just have to wait and see, like the rest of us. And we will come back a little bit later, and when we scream, we're gonna scream immediately after. It might be later tonight, or it might be tomorrow. Who knows? But we will see. Thank you all for watching this edition of the Pro Wrestling Show. We presented the Fast Lane Predict the Outcome special. I've been your host, Kendra Dick, saying so long. We'll see you for the after show later on tonight or tomorrow morning. Who knows? But we'll see you then. See you later.